Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
What's good? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us.
We appreciate you as always. Number one father and son podcast in the metaverse, multiverse.
All the verses, everything.
All the verses. Your verse.
Swiss Beats and things,
Yeah,
verses.
everybody's verse. We'll take them all on.
Everywhere, man.
We're taking them all on.
I'm Malcolm, listen to Black Dot.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
For joining us, man. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend.
Yes. Roll call quickly. Atlanta's in the building. H-Town.
I see I say Atlanta.
Jersey's in the building.
Philly's in the building.
Chicago.
DC's in the building.
Seattle. Naptown. We coming, baby.
Cincinnati,
Toronto.
Mississippi. All right.
Yeah, baby.
Thank y'all for joining us.
Oakland in the building. Today was the day Huey P. Newton was murdered.
Today? No.
Today in 86, I believe it was.
Wait, Huey P. Newton. Okay, yes.
Yeah, Huey P. Newton.
Yes, okay.
In somewhere in Oakland and stuff like that. Just looking at,
He's on our wall.
Yes, we have Huey on the wall.
He is on the wall, yes.
For sure.
And it is officially, when is Virgo season?
I think Virgo season is tomorrow.
Yes, the 23rd, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's time for Virgos to show up and show out.
It's about to be that time, people.
About to be that time.
It's about to be that time.
Peace to the gods and goddesses, the women and children, the mothers, the fathers, everyone who rocks with the Urban X Nation. I can't stress enough how much we appreciate your continued support here. Like I said, Mama Dot is back on the ones and twos. Her and Odyssey had a great vacation, rest and relaxation, sunshine, blah, 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 blah. You know, I didn't even get a t-shirt. You buying me like a trinket or something? Oh, you did?
Oh, not a magnet, nothing?
Magnet, a fridge magnet?
Nothing?
Nothing.
But
it's
that's
tequila?
really good because, listen, guys, for the people who's watching right now and listening, we about to turn it up another gear on y'all.
We're about to go up another gear.
Another gear on y'all. It's not even the fourth quarter yet, but we acting like it is.
Yeah.
All right, we about to start going crazy. So I'm glad she got her vacation on and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Good.
get that out of the way.
Get that out of the way because it's about to be time.
Yeah.
Right? It's about to be time. Like, we about to start hitting y'all over the head with some stuff. All right.
Yeah.
So quick announcement: we are going to Indiana.
Yes, September 10th.
For
the She event. Be in the building. Be there. Be square. Whatever. Show up. We're gonna show up and show out.
Yes, I'm excited.
I'm super duper excited. It's our first business trip together.
Yes, it is.
Aww.
Oh my God! I want a different room now.
Aww.
I want my own room now because
taking Malcolm on the road. He's growing up.
Oh my God!
The man is growing up. Certain protocols, certain things we gotta stay looking over your shoulder, look left, look right.
Yeah.
Talk to no strangers.
Oh yeah.
And all that other kind of crazy shit. You know me, I throw salt on the floor before we leave the room. See who walked on that shit. We come back.
Okay.
A lot of deep shit going on. You know.
How was your weekend though?
Weekend was good, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Weekend was good. Helped Odyssey get off to school.
Yeah, senior year, man.
Senior year. Clap that up. This is it. Finish line.
Y'all remember when she got in to Stony Brook?
Yeah.
Remember we did a whole celebration?
Yeah.
She got in. Now
Yeah.
she's done.
Now she's done, man. You know what I mean? So I'm super duper proud. And I just told her, don't lose focus.
Yeah.
You can see the finish line.
Right there, man.
You walking around the campus now with a different swag.
Mm-hmm.
You a senior. You watching the snotty-nosed freshmen come in.
Being annoyed with them.
Yeah, like, oh, these goddamn freshmen.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, because it's a big thing for them. That was you.
Yeah.
So be considerate, but now you a senior. So you walking around like, you know what I mean? So I'm proud, man.
Yeah, somebody said that was fast. It was, man.
Yeah. Super duper proud of, you know, you individuals who, you know, have done some things.
Whoever else is graduating in the chat, we appreciate. We're proud of you guys too.
And as parents know, you know, it's tough, you know, but you try to set these things up for your children so that they can have a stepping stone to work from. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm may never use, peace family, by the way, pregnant with the 4th child.
Congrats.
It's a boy. Congrats. I got 3 girls. Oh, that's what I'm talking
He said,
about.
hopefully it's a boy.
Oh, hopefully. Oh, yeah. Isaiah, man, I hope it's a boy for you too, man. Because I had 3 boys early, and my mom, she swore I was having a girl, so I gave it that one last shot. And once that shot came through, it's a girl. But be careful what you ask for, because my daughter's crazy.
Yeah.
But you got 3 girls, and now, it's time. It's time for you, King. It's time. So, you know, you want to give these, you may never use your college degree.
Yeah, I don't.
Marcus uses his in business.
Yeah.
You know, he got a degree in business, not history.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was just weird, right? So, you know, use it.
I was a stubborn kid, man.
Yeah, you was stuck in your shit.
You know how much reading you have to do?
I know, but it's just like liberal arts.
Yeah, but like I had more reading than anywhere on campus. I had to do 2 25-page papers to graduate. Nobody else had to do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
All for nothing.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay. As parents, you know what I'm talking about.
I had to do a lot of work.
And I kept saying, you might want to get into the digital world. He was like, what the fuck is that?
But okay, I'll say this as well, because his thing is always get into tech. You don't just like, how the hell you just get into tech? There was no tech majors in college. That's one. Okay, you just get into tech, and I got my minor in marketing as well, so that happened.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
I will say that.
All right, so just get into tech. You know how parents just always just say stuff. He just says stuff.
Yeah.
And just, you know, and then something is sticking. It's like I told you, you just stuff. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it.
Anywho, we're gonna give Odyssey that energy she needs for this final year, and you know, get her through.
Yes. So let's get started though.
Let's do this.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, like we mentioned on the pre-show, D.Wade has filed paperwork to officially update his trans daughter's legal name and gender.
Okay.
Now, I'm reading that this is all without the consent of the child's mother as well.
I'm pretty sure.
Child's mother is not with the trans stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is so. I've always felt like the D.Wade thing was about like just agenda setting, like just trying to make it seem like, you know, we are progressive.
Yeah, we're on the cutting edge of where
edge.
this thing is going.
Right. So, and just announcing that you're gonna legally change the name and change the gender, like I don't know what that's gonna do. I don't know if that's gonna make it more real for them.
I'm a little disturbed.
Or if it's another just press clipping, like
right. Like if that's something that you wanted to do, why are we making it public?
Yeah. Exactly.
What's the point of making these things public is the question. And you know, I'm a little disturbed because I'm starting to look at Dwayne just different.
I've been looking at
him sideways, but now I'm just like, I can almost see it, dude. You're a gay man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something is going on that's just not right. Again, was it his childhood, his upbringing, his relationship with his mother? I don't know. But where's this child's mother? If you standing there with the mother of the child, and even that, you know what I mean? Is this a decision you want to make, or is this about publicity, or is this some Hollywood offering? You know what I mean? Letting, because a lot of weird things in Hollywood. You got to offer up one of your children at least, in most cases. So it baffles me on how Gabrielle Union is allowing this to happen. Gabrielle, whatever the fuck her name is. This ain't her child.
Yeah.
Like, who's helping you make these decisions about, because...
And then... Go ahead, finish.
Okay.
And then because what people are going to say, what they're going to say was their child, is their business. So why are you forcing, like, y'all business on us?
Right. Why do we have to be even... And this is what I spoke about, waste of energy. We can't waste, other than a few minutes, just recognizing what we see. What you eat don't make me shit. So... But I'm just concerned from a parent standpoint. Like, if me and Mama Dot don't make it, and now all of a sudden I have custody of my little child, and now we raised the boy, but now he's a girl. That's a problem.
Yeah. And the mother's been, like, really outspoken. Like, I don't know if y'all remember when Hill Harper, the author, he commented under... What's her name? Zaya, and said your mother would love. Your mother wrote a letter to you in my book. I think you would have enjoyed it. And it was just like a letter to my two sons or something like that. So other people are like, are have made it known, and like the mother has kind of,
she voiced opinion. I gave birth to a son.
Yeah.
I gave birth to a son.
Yeah.
And again, I want to be clear, because we have parents out here who have children who are facing identity crisis. So that's not what I'm talking about. This is a very deep thing, but I think what you do with your family has to be your business. It has to be something that you have walked your children through, or you collectively have walked through the many stages before you just come to this result. I don't think a press conference is necessarily needed for this. Like, what's the agenda? Because now, like you said, I'm thinking agenda.
Yeah.
Why not just, it happened, that's our private life, I want to leave our private life, then I go, okay, that's a decision. Maybe the child is feeling inadequate, but D.Wade dressed up as a girl.
Yeah, and real quick, this is from the article as well. It said Zaya's mother, D.Wade's ex, consent was not required. However, Wade noted in the paperwork, and this is a quote, as a courtesy, the mother's name, Funches Wade, received notice of this petition. So I'm telling you this is happening.
Right. Yeah, but what does that mean for me if I don't have no say-so?
Yeah.
Because that's not co-parenting, right? What did his ex-wife do so bad that we can't sit down and co-parent, right? Let's be clear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your mom's was a junkie. I get it. She did jail time. You forgave your mama. You know what I mean? And this girl didn't do all of that. And now she's ostracized to the point where she's not even involved in her own children's life. Something is twisted about
if you
that.
remember, they made her look really crazy.
Of course, that was the whole purpose.
Yeah.
When you got a whole bunch of money, don't bear with me, guys. I'm warming up.
Yeah.
Right. When you have a whole bunch of money, and you have what we call fixers who can make things happen, and they have media connections, we can turn anybody into something crazy.
Yeah.
And that's what they did. They made her look bizarre. She received some payment, initial payment. But again, this is not about payment. This is about, we brought these kids in this world together, and as parents, we need to co-parent, because you never stop co-parenting. Me and your mother still co-parent you and your brother, just on a different level. But this parenting thing is for life, and parents know what I'm talking about. It ain't 18 and okay, see you later. No, that's on the surface what that's about.
Yeah.
This is a lifelong, and decisions of this magnitude need to be made by all of us, and we need to make sure this is how this child is actually feeling, as opposed to these ideas being planted. Oh, you could be anything you want to be. You could be a bird. You could be this and that, and gassing that bullshit as to go, wait a minute, is there an imbalance in the diet? You know what I mean?
Bill Maher did a really good like you know how we do it, like our closing statements. He did a really good monologue on just the increase in kids who identified as trans, non-binary, this, that, something, compared to like the last 20 years. Like the number is astronomical. So you're not saying like, okay, if this happens in nature, it's 1 out of how many? Like 100. Let's just 1 out of 100, right?
Right.
Now it's like 20 out of 100. It's like the number is so crazy where you cannot tell me it's not engineering. Like you can't tell me it's not like the images we're seeing. It's not what like the laws are saying it's okay to do.
And in other countries, it's not as prevalent,
and it's because,
as America.
And the biggest reason for that is we talked on this podcast about how attention fuels everything.
Yes.
Right? So
yes.
we give attention to these stories, and other kids, very impressionable kids, and impressionable parents as well go, oh, I can get attention on, I can just get,
absolutely
something. And I saw a gender reveal for a transgendered girl, or I think it was a transgender boy. Like they did it. She said like, I'm a girl now, and they popped the smoke, and it was a blue smoke, and the kid was running around, I'm a girl. The mother was crying, so happy, and I'm just like, this is why so many people are doing it. It's celebrated.
Yes.
Right, and nobody looks at you crazy, and everybody kind of helps you along with it. There's a book. This Asian woman did a study on it about how many girls are not like detransitioning, or something to that. It was good. Just people detransition is because when they make the decision to, I'm going to transition, everything is there. Oh my God, thank you. You're so brave.
But when it
happens, after it happens, all gone.
Right, no more celebrity, no more attention, and then that moment that you were reaching for is gone.
It's
now.
Gone. Yes.
And now you're stuck all by yourself, and now you got to deal with this. Back to another important point. I appreciate all the support, in the chat of what people are saying, is if this was natural, it would be happening everywhere.
Right.
In because that's nature.
Right.
It's not. It's happening in a concentrated area called Western society.
Right.
So obviously this is something that is manufactured, something engineered, and agenda based. Let's call it what it is.
Yeah.
Because if it was natural, it'd be everywhere. Don't be a lame and say, well, it's 13 people in Iraq who did. No, we talking the way that it's spread. If it's natural, it spreads evenly. You know what I'm saying? There's an occurrence and this and that. If it's unnatural and it's a concentrated area, it has to be manufactured.
Yeah.
And because it's being manufactured here, you know what I mean? You got to look at all of the principles involved. And that co-parenting thing has always been big. You know what I mean? All the major decisions have to be done together, whether we together, we not together. And a life-changing decision like that, come on, you can't just take it upon you and Gabrielle because you have technically, custody. Come on.
Prime example, the youngest trans activist is like 10 years old, right? But I forget what this, they come from a house, both of the parents are trans. So you're not going to tell me that something didn't play a part.
Obviously.
And then now they have announced that at 16 they're going to get gender assigning surgery or something that, I'm like, that is child abuse. Like,
that's child abuse.
You get what I'm saying? And
that's what it is.
Legalized child abuse.
Yes.
Though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
no,
they
it is.
circumvented so many laws and made it acceptable for kids to go to these drag shows, right?
Yes.
And it not be weird. Go to strip clubs and be sex positive for kids and things like that, and it be normal and celebrated as this is just a new way, when 10, 15 years ago we would have saw it for what it actually was.
Yeah. Well, again, and it also goes to show you America is sick.
Yo, yeah.
America, the
Oh yeah, the fiber. The fiber is
very
the nation. Yeah, yeah.
This
right.
is a mentally unstable nation.
Mm-hmm.
This is the end of it all in terms of how low we can go, and it hasn't hit rock bottom yet.
Yeah.
It's because now you got the minor attracted people.
Maps. Yes.
The maps.
Yes, minor
And they got their new flag out.
Yeah, so I haven't seen that on the mainstream level yet, but the minute the justification of that hits mainstream, then I feel like then we'll know it's over.
Right. Yeah.
Then we'll know. Okay, all right.
Because remember, we always spoke about that was the end game anyway.
Right.
That's what but they couldn't just come right out and say, this is what we about. So they kept doing a step down process, so to speak, to inch you closer. And we always tell you in the art of war, when they take an inch, they never retreat.
And
They never retreat, guys. So it's and it's moving forward, and then they're gonna box you in.
Yeah.
And the only thing left is gonna be
And then think about it.
Maps.
Just think about like the overall plan. Like let's say you are not a conspiracy theorist. You're just watching it for what it had. And then I say that was the true plan all along, right? And you go, hell no, right? That was 5-6 years ago. But we to the point now where you don't have agency over your own kids now.
Yep.
They do, or your kids do. So you can say, see, your kids can now say, I'm attracted to this grown ass man now, and because they're forming an identity around that, a sexual identity around that, and you say something against that identity,
Yes.
you are an unfit parent.
Yes.
Plan worked perfect.
Yes.
So, like I said, I'm calling ahead. The minute that becomes mainstream, like there is a justification, because right now there's one or two
Advocates
and they
trying
go,
to push it along.
right. It's not there yet. But
It's
once
not
it
as
gets,
bad as you think it is, and in certain other countries you can get here in the United States you can get married at 12 and 13 years old, and then so it's not as bad as you think it is. What they're trying to do is give themselves free reign because they're tired of hiding, bro.
And two, I think the rise in mental health and things like that, and how we understand mental health, and how we have just so many terms around it, right? So a lot of the therapists and educators, intellectuals who have like coined this term minor attracted person, they're saying it's something psychological they can't help, right? So that, along with just how media and society are just propping up these people who are mentally they're sick, but they're not saying that they're sick. They calling it something else. And then at the other end of the token, you're saying, okay, these people are sick, but they can't help it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
It meets in the middle at the top.
Yeah.
And it's bad.
And here's the thing: when you want to know about the unknown, what do you study? And the known is, you guys have been hiding pedophilia for years. If it was something normal, why you hiding it?
Yeah.
If this is something that we just naturally, why has it always been the deepest, darkest secret?
All right.
Answer that question. Because the shit ain't right. Simple as that. You know what I mean? You have an intrinsic understanding of right and wrong. You know that shit is out of pocket, so that's why it's always held underground. A lot of these elite in Hollywood, they got a lot of their houses are all connected under the bottom. So you might live up on the hill, and 5 multi-million movie directors, all of their houses connect on the bottom. That's where the real parties is going, and where they bring in the kids and all of that and doing what they want to do. It's all underground, and you're hiding. Why? But what's done in the dark will eventually come to the light, because they're getting sloppy, Malcolm. They're getting sloppy. They just picking kids up randomly. Ladies, they got this new thing where they put this drawer tie on your door handle. On the other side, not the side you a driver, on the other side, little zip ties, tissue with powder in it, poison to get on your hand. Roses with fentanyl, that somebody give you a rose, the first thing you naturally want to do is smell it. So they're getting sloppy to the point where they just trying to grab anybody and everybody, and as a result, this thing is going to come to a head. We will find out who was on Epstein's Island.
Oh yeah.
Eventually, we will find out.
side note, because I guess we can move on real quick. Fauci is stepping down, right? He announced that he's stepping down from his position, I think this December. And, people are saying, obviously, he's stepping down because, he's been in that position years. Other people going, because there's a lot of information coming out about these vaccines.
Yes.
And the fact that it's coming out so fast, that was, just last year, 2021, this time, mandates was happening.
Yes.
You couldn't go in the restaurants. You had to have the thing. People was trying to go out of town. People was they were really trying to make your life hell. People were losing their job. People were getting fired.
Yes.
All that stuff. That was happening just this time last year. Now, it's coming out. A government official say, yeah, I knew it wasn't going to work.
She literally said that.
I knew we weren't going to be able to stop it. The director of the CDC said we've made some public mistakes regarding this thing, and we have to kind of
misinformation, disinformation.
Bro,
we analyzed it wrong. We didn't, dude. So what did y'all do? Y'all was standing firm on that shit.
Yeah,
and it scared people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's when you believe in your government more than you believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? As we spoke about, and I'm not here to shame or blame because, you got scared.
Yeah.
And you said, nah, I gotta, feed my family or this and that. But at some point, a stand is gonna have to be taken.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to stand on something, brothers and sisters. We're coming to that point. You just gonna have to draw a hard line in the sand and go, fuck it. I'm not budging from this spot. Because I already know what's on the other side of that. And now one of my favorite things is we're in the quickening.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong.
That
shit is happening and the truth is coming out right behind. The shit don't even have time to die down and the truth is following the shit.
Yeah.
That's a cosmic thing. That's not a man-made thing. That's the universe just revealing, you know what I'm saying? Because we have universal allies.
Yeah, I remember you said that. You was like, there's like forces like for us that are and like the more and more like it seems like really true because like I said, that vaccine stuff, I thought that would never see the light of day. I thought that would happen we're not gonna even be old enough or like we'll be too old to even like reap the benefits of it, and it's just happening. Like,
yeah.
And the thing with the vaccine, right? The funniest thing is that we had a control sample with Florida,
yes,
with Texas, with Atlanta,
yes.
like places that didn't have it. They weren't burning in hell, like they weren't like.
And that should be enough. This is what I mean by never abandon your common sense, bro.
Yeah.
All you had to do was watch Florida. If they would have started dropping and shit like flies,
right?
Oh shit! You know how big Texas is,
right?
Or if they would have, it should have been bodies everywhere, just ambulances. I can't even pick these motherfuckers up. It's so crowded. Then you go, oh shit, son.
Right.
This is the truth. I'm sitting there watching people are just living their lives like in another universe, like a parallel universe,
right
next door.
Yeah.
And yet they got you thinking, and I'm saying, stop it, guys.
Yeah, and those same politicians were going to vacation in Miami.
In Florida, chilling and shit. Sipping margaritas and shit.
Like, yo, we should I'm not gonna lie. I think the outrage, more people should have been outraged, but my theory was the energy that was bent up for that type of stuff was spent on the George Floyd protest.
Right. You had all this balled up energy. And see, this is why, guys, you have to study energy. My spiel last week was about don't waste energy, but they have ways to manipulate and move your energy so you blow it off on all the wrong things, right? We had bent up energy. Everybody was in the house. Had they just let us go or we just said, fuck it, then it might have been chaos. You saw even at the basketball games.
Yeah.
People started spitting on players,
Yeah.
things you didn't normally see. Now, I've seen some fanatics, but they were so happy to be out, all bets was off.
Yeah.
So the George Floyd became a very important piece because I told you, I sat back and was watching little white boys and girls marching for George Floyd.
And
I said, this doesn't make any sense.
In New York, right? I was watching videos of people tear up Fordham Road, tear up these streets, and cops do
they just sat
nothing,
there.
Right?
They sat there and watched.
You cannot tell me. Cops have no rhyme or reason to want to beat people up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
they just, I got action.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Action.
Like, let's go.
Let's go.
And they were letting it go ahead.
Because the directive came on high.
Let them do it.
Let them blow off their steam. Let them do what they want to do. They got it's some people going to get a few trinkets and this and that. Blow off that steam. That's why another reason they kept the bars open.
Mm-hmm.
Certain things they just fast food.
Yeah.
This motherfucking pandemic.
Yeah. They're essential workers.
These are essential workers.
Yeah.
The damn liquor store
is
an essential place because they need you to keep this. This was a controlled event. This is a goddamn psyop, guys. And I hate to say it. We told you that from the beginning, but neither here or there. Here we are.
Yeah.
So do not think this is over. They're re-strategizing, replanning, reorganizing for what's next because fear and confusion is always on the menu.
Yes.
But we will be prepared. Those of us who are willing to fight, let's fight.
All right.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, social media influencer, and I think he's like Red Pill, Manosphere podcaster, Andrew Tate was just banned off of everything. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I heard YouTube as well.
So I need to know what's the consensus of the reason that it was done.
So
like for instance, when you take away what's his name?
Jones.
Alex Jones.
Yeah. So they said that he violated platform policy, like violated, I don't know, what the actual policy he was. It violated. Some people saying it was a video of him beating some woman. Somebody says it was comments he made about sexual assault. Total, okay, fine. Wrong. But there's people who still have their platforms who've done all of that and more.
And more.
Right? So
Yep.
it has to be something else, and which I'm confused about. But this is what I will say though. Those bands didn't do anything for didn't hurt him. I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Apparently, he has like an online university, and he has an affiliate program to where it incentivizes other people posting for him.
Oh.
Other people making a bunch of profiles. Andrew Tate weekly. Andrew Tate did and then that money you make, he makes half. You make half. So he isn't posting. He's not posting his own stuff at all.
But that's brilliant.
It is. That's why you see him everywhere. He's like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah,
Like,
hides this motherfucker everywhere. Exactly.
everywhere. Like, so he don't post none of his own stuff.
Right now, is he a government plant?
Who knows?
Some people want to know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, he had a moment, and now, they're banning him. Are they banning him to make you want to know who he is a little bit more? And then when he reemerges, he is now bigger.
Because some of the stuff he says is for shock value for,
right.
We've said, what's his name, left a real wide lane open.
Kevin Samuels.
left a real wide lane open. So he just has his version of it.
Right.
Some of the stuff is like really for shock value. He'll just come out and say something really wild. Some of it is true.
Right.
Okay, that was a really good point. He went in about the same stuff we talked about the trans kids, and he went in about that. He went in about the pandemic, about masks on planes. Went in some stuff he wilds out on. So it's like the whole Charleston White stuff, like where you don't have to follow him, but that clip he said was true.
And Charleston White is not banned, right?
No, he's not banned.
This shit is worse. Charleston White shit is worse than that.
He's wished death upon
Yes.
GDs and
he had a new one out where he talking about what's this dude? King Von is the stiffer, the stiff dance, because he's dead, right? He looking at a brick. He said, "This is the new stiff dance. It's called the King Von. You stiff." And I'm like, so he just has he's on a mission. I think he's retarded.
That's not a.
That's I'm sorry.
Not a nice word.
I can't say that. He's challenged. Let's just say that. He's a little challenged.
Yeah. So but a lot of what these platforms do, social media, like they ban you of one, they're trying to get you off everything.
Yeah.
And that only be because of the.
Didn't they do that to Rizza Islam?
They did, like just everybody, but then he got his stuff back.
He back. He's letting that thing go.
Yeah.
He like, y'all probably gonna ban me again, but I'm gonna leave that. Let that thing go.
Yo, real quick on RZA Islam. So on a Joe Budden podcast, they were talking about him, and they said he was like, "Yo, that's my man," but
I can't answer his phone call.
I like my job, like I'm getting money. But
look how powerful that statement
Yeah.
is. It's like I know he's telling the truth, but I've made a conscious decision that it's about this money.
Yeah.
And we all have, because I was pondering that tonight, like, you know right from wrong. You know what this music industry is doing to our people collectively. You know what alcohol, drugs, sex, violence, and toxic music is doing to our people. And you make a conscious choice to go, I got to get paid. You know what I'm saying? I got a mortgage to pay.
Right.
So when RZA Islam come, and he probably want to get on the show, niggas like,
Yeah, real quick, and so
you know,
the fact that they acknowledged it, I thought was like really funny. But Ish, one of the co-hosts the new co-hosts on the podcast, he probably does not watch this show. I feel like he does. If you're listening, if anybody could get this to him, he is bugging. He said that RZA is the new Malcolm X, and
yeah, we're not gonna take it that far.
And the reason why, like, that podcast frustrates me to no end sometimes, because they really don't have the depth to go in about things politically.
It's diet woke.
It bugs me the hell out. And I enjoy that show. I watch Rory. I enjoy other podcasts, but when they get to talking about stuff that we talk about, just like, and we be having like information, and we have our chat in real time. If we say something wrong to correct it.
Yeah.
They'll be say something wrong and be wrong for like 4 days.
Got you.
To the next show, and it irks me to no end.
Got you.
But that's one thing. But that's another thing. I digress. Going back to the Andrew Tate thing and how these platforms, they just want to just be the next. They want headlines, right? So they'll ban you. Oh, they did that. We got to do it too. Just headlines to look like the new progressive thing. That goes back to when the pandemic was happening and everybody was work from home. We might work from home forever. This is the new thing. Twitter said we could work from home forever. Nobody has to come back.
Yes.
Apple said nobody got to come back. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, said y'all need to come back at least 3 days now. And now people are protesting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, you wanted to be woke. You wanted to be funny. You wanted to have this moment on social media and in the news, and now it's coming back to backfire.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole spiel I can get into later. We about to go to commercial break.
Yeah.
We got some bills to pay, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. Now that you are already here, you are already a member, you gave us your $5 or your $50 for the year, we appreciate that. While you're here, take a look around. What we have are some dynamic online courses that separately sell for themselves for up to $500 each. But as a member, you are now able to access these online courses that teach you t-shirt business, the book business, podcast, YouTube, and how to create your own membership for a mere $29 a month. $29.97 to be exact.
Yes.
And you can cancel at any time. Listen, this is a great perk for becoming a member.
It's only available to you guys.
It's only available if you see this course outside of the membership. It's $497, $19.97 for the whole course, and we are giving that up with a straight face. But for you, because you are a member, because you rock with us, because you have shown commitment to who we are, we want to show commitment, you know what I'm saying, and return that commitment to you. So while you're here, log in, online courses.
The link is in the exclusive sections. Just sign right up.
Sign right up.
Peace.
Peace.
What makes a great t-shirt? Is it fashion, fit, comfort? Is it what's printed on the front of the shirt? Whether it's a humorous message, political, or a social statement made to bring awareness to a noble cause? At Urban X TV, we believe that all of those things make a great t-shirt and then some. So we wanted to create a t-shirt line that was a little bolder, a little bit more challenging, one that stepped out of the boundaries. So we decided to introduce to you our not so subtleties. It's one that speaks to the sentiments of what's going on in our environment today. It's one that will spark conversation, So log on to urbanx.nyc to pick up your not so subtle tees today, or shop urbanx.com to pick up the latest in urban apparel. We thank you for your support. Peace.
It's amazing, right? She puts on these events called She Event.
Yes.
In Indiana, where she rents out these spaces and she brings all of these beautiful women together who all have skills, talents, and things to sell, but she's empowering and picking sisters up. Now, grand opening in which she is taking her business, her vision, her dream to help these sisters to another level. I'm super duper proud of her.
Super tough. Oh, and we're back. My bad.
Yeah, we
I'll sleep on the wheel.
sleep on the wheel, but we are back in the mix.
We're back.
We thank you for being here.
Yes, yes.
We thank you for rocking with us on this Monday.
Yes, it is Monday show. Monday show is always cool. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
being
we warm up on
back.
Mondays,
Yeah,
you know.
I like being back. Side note, anybody watch the new Game of Thrones show yesterday? It's fire. You watched it? Okay.
House of Dragon?
Yeah. You watched it too?
Of course not.
Oh, you
No,
hater.
of course not. I got no time for that shit.
It's really good.
Medieval white folks won't do it.
It shows their savage nature.
Can't do it. I don't need. I've studied them.
Nice.
Elijah Muhammad taught me a lot about the white man.
It's really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Check it out. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Don't forget we are going to Indiana on September 10th for the She
Yes.
event. If you
Yes.
just watched the commercial, if you're listening right now, that's where we're going, and we appreciate the listeners too.
Yes, we do. We really appreciate our listening audience, who has been growing. Yes.
Yes.
What's been our numbers lately?
Yeah, I'm
Do
not
you know?
gonna. So we peaked at 46 in the nation.
Ooh.
All right. This week I saw us at like 63. So
Okay,
it's
all
at-
right,
it's
little
okay.
fall back.
It's okay.
We'll blame it on Eli.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
He was on the controls.
even though that has nothing to do with the
I know,
audio.
I know, but
we
we'll still
gonna blame him.
We'll blame Eli. If somebody got to take the fall.
Yeah.
We'll blame Eli
You're listening to the sounds
Why do you do this?
of Urban X.
because when the phone calls are
Okay.
ringing,
All
you
right.
know,
You
it's
my
a
bad.
double
My bad.
channel. Yeah,
Shouldn't be mean either.
yeah.
Shouldn't be mean. So, we spoke about how the U.S. is hiring 87,000 IRS agents. They said they're not going after poor people, but I think they are.
Who else they going after? They're not going after Diddy.
Exactly.
They all got PPP loans.
And yeah, speaking of that, I didn't know how many celebrities got these PPP loans.
Yeah.
Right? Diddy got one. Jay-Z got one. Khloe Kardashian got one. Jared Kushner got one, who's Trump's son-in-law. He got one. Kanye.
Ooh.
Who else?
Because they all have
Tom Brady.
They all have employees, and during the pandemic, their employees couldn't come to
But
work.
okay, fine.
So technically,
Fine.
yeah,
But all their PPP loans got forgiven, so they don't have to pay them back.
as they shouldn't.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I bet if I got one, those niggas. in the
If you
hood,
got one legitly, Malcolm, see,
I probably still got to pay.
no, you have a legitimate business. You could have actually got a PPP loan.
And I'd have had to repay it. Right. or wrong?
No, because you got employees. Eli, Odyssey, me,
Noble.
Mama, Noble, we all employees. We all work here, sir. You know what I mean? No, but but come on, let's be honest. People saw the PPP loan as an opportunity to come up. And you had one dude in every hood or female who knew how to do that shit.
Yeah.
Line everybody up, got a piece off everybody's
yeah.
shit. Like I'm gonna get you 45 grand.
Yeah.
I only want 10.
Yeah.
Then Iris coming to see you and you like a Tony. Whoa,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
I used to get beat like that for my taxes until something happened to my taxes one year. The dude would say, because them little tax spots in the hood,
Yeah.
everybody rushed to him at a certain point, and he would say shit like this: "Write this number down," and you, all right, what's that number? 3,500. You be like, all right, I'm gonna write that down, and then you didn't know that the check was for 4,500, right? He told you to write down 35. You're not checking. You get that, especially niggas in the hood was getting them 2-day checks.
Yeah.
Give me my shit now.
Yeah.
And one day I had a glitch in one of my joints.
Yeah.
And they put a freeze on the money.
Yeah.
And then I saw the check. It was $4,500. I went into him and was like, yo, homie. And he was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, he gave me my fucking money back.
Yeah.
I didn't blow him up.
Yeah.
I could have blew his ass up.
Yeah.
Because come on. That's the easiest thing in the world. Come on, it's nigga rich.
Yeah.
During tax time, you know that shit. Write this number down. All right. So all them PPP loans, there was a couple of people in the hood who knew how to do that shit, and they came up, and now you got to see the IRS.
Yeah.
And they're training them. I saw the training. Did you see the training?
With guns?
They coming in with guns drawn.
Yeah.
For some taxes, and they saying in the application, I kid you not,
They said be able to
be able to shoot,
to
kill
kill.
niggas.
Yeah. They took it out though. They took it off the website.
Oh, they took that off?
Yeah,
Oh, because it was like, yo, you gotta get on the floor, nigga. Boom, boom.
You owe $1,200.
Yo, $1,200 in back tax. What? I got, you know what I'm saying? I hit in the gut. I was gonna work on a payment plan. Tell my kids I love them. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man? You know, you at your job and they come to your job and throw you on the floor and shit. Yo, these people are crazy, bro.
Oh my god.
These motherfuckers is crazy. It's gonna pay you over the course of 9 years. That's how my payment plan be. I be like, how much is it?
Oh my
What's
god.
the stretched out plan? Give me that. $13 a month until I die. I can do that.
You can take that.
I can do that. Oh man.
You're listening to the
Oh my
sounds
god.
of Urban X.
So, a rapper from, I think he's from Georgia, Quando Rondo. He was in LA the other night. Car rolled up on the side of him, shot the car up, killed his man. I think he shot him, but his man was killed.
Yeah.
Quando Rondo, he was in the middle of the King Von stuff.
Okay, and King Von is from Atlanta?
King Von is from Chicago.
Okay, Chicago.
But they had beef somehow, don't know how. King Von, remember, I think he snuffed Quando Rondo, and his man was the one who popped King Von.
Okay.
So that's why-
I remember. Yeah.
So that's why everybody don't like Quando Rondo, because he
Gotcha.
killed King Von, or his man killed King Von.
Right.
So his man got killed. People were online laughing about it, and I'm like, yo, y'all don't know King Von. Y'all just like his music.
Right.
Y'all don't know him. You see, the Chicago PD is already they coming out putting bodies on him. If you remember, I'll come back to that. But remember, they putting bodies on him. They just put a third one on.
Now, are they putting bodies on them just to clean up their records?
No,
Or
apparently.
can they prove he actually
apparently
did
they
this?
can prove it.
Okay. All right.
What's his name? He's one of our subscribers. What is his name? Damn it, bro. You know what? Oh God. You know I know you, bro. He was a cop in Chicago, and he said they've always known like that.
Okay. Now they just okay. All right.
Damn, what's your name, bro?
But he's a cop, so don't.
Yes,
yeah,
I'm not
don't-
drawing. I don't think he's a cop anymore, but I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, he said the cops out there, they just kind of over it, and they just kind of going back to
Okay.
now.
So we're rooting for King Von, who's a killer of black people.
Yes, he kills people.
He kills black people,
He kills black people,
and we think he's a hero.
and y'all like his music. So the guy who didn't even kill him, his man gets killed. Not even the guy who killed you, by the way.
Right.
And y'all were cheering.
Yeah, and I saw Quando Rondo. He was in a lot of pain for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know, you
say,
watching your man die.
They gonna use this as a drop on a new album, on a new sound. I'm just like, fam.
Yeah, I mean, but this is Malcolm. I don't know what else to tell you, man. This mentality, this deaf culture that is here now. You know what I mean? That we are facing and dealing with. For this generation, it just is that. It is what it is. Let's die. Let's kill some more people. Your man died. I'm laughing. We're going to make a song about your man crying and laughing. So I don't know how to process this generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you should be afraid. You know what I mean? Some people say, no, don't turn your back on the youth. I'm not saying turn your back on the youth. The ones who want help, you can tell. The ones who are really looking out to get out and really do something with their life. And then there are those They just you can't reform him, devil. Study your lessons. You know what I mean? So we've been spending all these years trying to reform white people. They cannot be reformed. So there's certain individuals with a spirit in them or a lack of soul who have come to this planet. They can't be reformed. They just gonna tear everything down in their path. And it's sad, but I'm watching it from a first eye view, and it's really, really something. And I've been around, the hood my whole life. I've never seen so many people celebrate death.
Yeah.
In this way.
Yeah.
And not afraid to die, but celebrate the death of people
Yeah.
who look just like them. But when you ask them, you see the foreign people over there who don't look like us. Whoa.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Not trying to do that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I forget some like old school gang member from the West Coast. He said it's crazy. Like we'll shoot at each other in broad daylight, but as soon as the cop come, we'll run.
As soon as the cop come, and like you said,
Think about
we'll
that
be
dynamic.
Huh?
I said think about that.
Just
dynamic.
think about that dynamic. We're willing to kill each other in broad daylight. I mean, I'm watching. The Instagram is full-fledged shootouts.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom with each other. The minute the police come, dudes is out of there. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
But rest in peace to that dude who lost his life.
Yes. We don't think any young people should lose their lives, especially in that manner.
Yeah. Somebody said Monster Cody said thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you,
Monster
yeah.
Cody.
Ew. We gotta talk about this AI rapper who got signed to Capitol Records.
You niggas is out of business.
Yeah.
You niggas who thought y'all could do a few rhymes, it's over now.
Yeah. Did you see the video of him rapping?
I saw little bits and pieces of it.
The AI dude said nigga, and I don't even think he's black. Like,
wow.
So that means the computer knows
what to say,
what
the
to
keywords,
say. Sheesh.
the trigger words that's gonna get this thing popping. But remember, they're trying to integrate us there. We're already there. You know what I mean? And now you can give back to your energy. You're giving your energy to something that ain't even fucking real.
Yeah. So you think we at the metaverse yet? Like they have it all in place. But I don't think people are
When they go
taking to it.
when they turn that 5G on full blast and that 3.0, because that's what they trying to prepare us for. When that 3.0 come on, it's all gonna be integrated. Watch Apple. That's usually a telltale. They got some new glasses coming out. 2 new sets. A virtual set and an augmented set. So that's going to be the thing now where all the information is in your glasses. You never even have to take them off, and you're processing information.
Because I think as a people, as a society, I feel like we're getting forced there, and there's a little resistance. Facebook is listen, it's so crazy because we talk about the reset and stuff like that. A lot of the mainstay businesses, right, on the stock market ones, they tell you like that's always gonna be good. Just put your money there; it's always gonna be good. Are failing, right?
Yes.
Facebook is going through it, and I don't know if it's because Facebook got in trouble with the sharing of data and stuff like that, so they just tried to pull the trigger and say, "All right, we going straight metaverse." Hey,
Yeah, they was trying to get you to look the other way. Yeah.
and it's a total fail, right? Netflix is going down. They're getting attacked from all sides. They going down. Like all of these mainstay companies are going down. So I don't know if, like, as a collective, like we just kind of fighting it. Like,
Well, certain things you fight as long as you can, and then they become a part of your reality.
Yeah.
We didn't fight this transmutation.
yeah.
Let's just call it that. The way we should have.
Real side note. Some middle school girl stole your whole swag. She identifies as a cat.
She identifies as a cat. That's
She
what I'm
identifies
talking
stole
about.
your whole swag.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I saw somebody identify as a camera. No, dude walked in and his girl was filming. They said, "Excuse me," and there's no filming. And he said, "Oh, she's not filming. She identifies as a camera." And the lady was a white lady. She was stuck. She was like, "Yeah." She was like, "All right." Like she just threw her hands up like, you know what? I don't even want to fucking deal with this shit. So where does it end?
Yeah.
Where does it end?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, they gonna provide her a litter box at school? Like,
They better provide her a litter box.
Yeah.
I'm advocating for her. Call Black Dot. I'm also a cat, so you know we can get a meow movement going.
That's
Not me too, meow too.
that's crazy.
You know, I like that meow too, and we could join forces because I need to be able to fucking scratch, and I need a scratchy post.
But back to this AI rapper. Apparently, a lot of other rappers are pissed off about it. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
because now they can be replaced.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right? Because our interest, because this is the metaverse, right?
Yeah.
Why would I want to listen to some dirty, dingy dude from the street when I can listen to the same songs through a character that's created?
AI generated beat.
AI generated beat.
And an AI generated rhyme.
You niggas is toast. The only reason they're gonna keep you niggas around is for the life insurance policy we talked about on the pre-show, because you know that's still a way that we can make some money. But soon, all music is auto-generated now anyway. You know what I mean? So why do we need people for that?
Yeah.
Imagine putting your money down on some shit that ain't just like, yo, you heard the new, you know what I'm saying, AI album song? It's an AI group coming next.
And because the world revolves on runs on algorithms, they probably know just which sounds will go on TikTok.
Dude, they mastered this already.
Yeah, what sounds, because it's on TikTok. So I don't think people are gonna like pay their money for that. Maybe some.
But this is the test run.
TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, he looks weird, like a lot of these rappers.
We spoke about this on this
yeah.
podcast, but this, like, they got signed, or this rapper got signed. Or
Yeah, he got signed. They got a deal. It's niggas who been rhyming their whole life.
Yeah.
Can't get a deal. Somebody made this nigga in Final Cut Pro.
Yeah.
This nigga's got a deal.
Yeah.
Record labels are jockeying for position. Who's gonna sign him? What's his actual name? Does anybody know?
It's FK something.
I even like that. FK, son.
FN Mika.
Okay, that got a little weird.
Mika. Yeah.
All right, but you see where this is going.
Yeah.
Now the possibilities are, because you already know they got computer generated girls.
Right.
They got all that shit.
Right.
So soon, I mean,
And his house is probably bigger than everybody because it's computer.
it's computer generated. It's endless.
Yeah.
Levels, rooms. Oh my God.
He gonna be talking rich rap.
You niggas gonna have to get a job now. You rhyming niggas
Yeah.
gonna have to really step your game up. And then they're gonna come out with an R&B group.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. So you know what's crazy? I think the more the world moves towards, the more the world moves towards like computer and automation and stuff like that, the people who hold tough to analog are gonna be they're gonna end up better. And I'm gonna go into it later on in my little
Oh,
spiel.
check you out.
Yeah.
Check you out. Somebody said that name sounds feminine. It does. But then again, they in the metaverse.
Like who even knows if this AI character like identifies as a dude?
There
it's
you
just
go.
It's nothing. It
just is.
It just is. It's they, them, me,
It's
you.
it's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
So the name has to be reflective of whatever it is you vibrating on. Yeah. Yeah. This is crazy.
And whoever created this is rich
Yeah.
or will be rich.
Yeah.
It's craziness.
Shit, I got some NFTs too now.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody buying them. I might have outpriced myself.
Like Jay-Z got, Basquiat's on his wall. He got NFTs. He got the
Jay-Z's starting to weird me out with the Basquiat shit. Okay.
Oh well, yeah.
I mean, how you gonna take another nigga essence?
Yeah.
You just took this
That
nigga's
happened.
life.
That happened. No, that happened.
You just morphed into Basquiat, son. Come on, son.
That is weird.
It's just some weird shit. Some weird shit to me.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So apparently the U.S. is tossing 82 million doses of the COVID vaccine.
Because they couldn't sell them?
I think so.
Sure. Because now they trying to mandate kids to take that shit to go back to school.
Yeah.
Your man Yuckmouth Adams.
He's talking about in New York. You gotta.
Yeah.
Really?
First, in the summer, I saw him. He was talking about, you don't need the vaccine to play team sports and all that and get together. Now he's talking about, it's a lot of kids. It's actually like 139,000 who want to play extracurricular sports,
Yeah.
they can't play because they didn't take the shot.
Wow.
Now he's talking about you have to take the shot. This motherfucker is all over the place.
Yeah,
He
and-
told you to drink the water, and the fucking polio's in the water.
Yeah.
I call him yuck mouth.
Yeah, and-
because he's just saying whatever the fuck he think you want him to say.
And he be with rappers, so like,
Yeah.
And he didn't even have to really do anything to be like welcome and what's the name? French Montana. Yo, we need to hear him out. We need to listen to him.
It's some
He
bullshit.
didn't even really do anything to get that type of juice. He don't even have swag. Like,
Yeah, he don't. He don't.
Obama had a little swag, so it's easy to get tricked. Like, oh,
Yeah.
he listens to Jay-Z, so he says,
Exactly. You know, brush your shoulders
yeah,
off.
yeah,
You know, me,
Right?
me and Michelle.
I forgive you when like.
Can
then.
you let me get this Obama shit off?
No, I'm not. I didn't even know you was trying that. Just
I was
now,
trying that.
and I'm glad I didn't know that.
God damn it, Malcolm! You be killing my growth on this show. I'm gonna come up with my own show of impersonations. That's it. Tired of this shit. No, but this is where we at with this. You know what I mean? And so they got all those extra doses.
Man,
And
didn't you see the CEO of Moderna? He said like, yo,
he said I can't get rid of
I
it
can't get rid of this stuff. I was just like, wow.
because it's a hustle. It's a business for him. He's trying to move units, and he will come up with more shit. Pigeon pox, whatever pox, this pox,
Yeah, they have
two pox, all that shit will come out.
Pfizer, they have like pills now, which like some people are like trying right now, and apparently that's causing some,
Yeah, because you need
heart-
7 years of study.
Yeah.
For any real vaccine that's supposed to be beneficial in some capacity. You can't do that shit in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And talk about everybody needs to take this shit.
Yeah. Did you see Fauci say that polio is back as a result of the vaccine, or like they had because
Yeah. Basquiat was openly gay too, and he was a heroin addict. Yeah.
he was gay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not really surprised.
He hung out in them gay clubs with a lot of them gay people.
Oh, okay.
If all of a sudden I'm just down in gay clubs, then something's up. Yeah.
Okay.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Did you guys see that the families of the Texas school shooting, they're suing I think the state of Texas for $27 billion.
As they should.
Yeah. And remember, I think that's like another roundabout political play for they're trying to get the governor out.
Could be.
Because what happened, like the response to it, like the videos was complete incompetence. Like,
But I told you, what I thought happened was, to me, it looked like they were told to stand down.
no, it looked like they was getting hand sanitizer.
Yeah. This was real weird because you guys are going to be the fall guy. This is a political thing.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me. Because no officer in his right mind can hear gunshots going off in the classroom and kids screaming, and you're sitting there. What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
This is your moment. You could be a hero.
Yeah, there was arresting parents like, yo, stand down. Like,
It was really weird.
Yeah.
So if you get a call up on high, and you know what I mean, and then they say, we don't know what you're talking about.
right.
Who gave that call?
Yeah.
Well, it came, we don't know what you're talking, because they have the ability to do that. So the whole process was just a little weird. So they suing for 27 billion?
27 billion, yeah, man.
Wow, that's a lot of bread. Yep.
So crazy. I want to see, like, what comes of that. I always want to see, like, especially with these lawsuits, these big lawsuits.
Yeah, somebody said, was the police fraternity sacrificing for higher powers? We don't know.
Yo, listen.
Nothing is off the table when you start dealing with these people. Side note, you can't tell me that's Biden that I'm seeing.
Oh, hell no.
And I don't listen, I'm not even on some conspiracy theory
Yeah,
shit.
no.
That's impossible.
The videos, he don't be blinking. It just be like the mouth moving.
Yeah, shit, it's just weird shit
Yeah,
going on
yeah.
around us everywhere.
And
Trust no one and no thing.
no thing, nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Ooh, that's not what I said. Trust no one and no thing. Yeah.
But you seen when he signed those papers and he was handing the pen off? He looked like he forgot what he was.
Yes. Yeah, I seen him shake somebody's hand and then come over
Yeah.
and say, nobody's there.
Yeah.
Nobody's there.
Yeah.
So this whole thing is just weird, man.
And people love to send me videos of, proof that, Trump is racist. And I go, facts.
That's a fact.
Word. Now, explain Biden now. Like, they have no argument.
No,
when
because
when you take away the Trump thing,
this cognitive dissonance
it's crazy.
thing is deeper because you only see what you want. You don't see things the way they are. You see them as you want them to be, and that's a problem because you will look past everything Biden has done just because Trump did some shit, and that's the cause of this. And instead of just looking at it in its totality, it's all bonkers. It's all crazy. It's all off the rails. So, and religious people are like that, heavy. No disrespect, but they will only see what they want to see, not as things are. You know, I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't get into any deep conversations with any religious people. I respect them. That's where you are, because that's a waste of what? Energy.
Yeah. And if you comment on a video, on one of our videos, one of our posts, and you go, but I go, facts.
Yeah, facts, man.
That's what's up. And I like your comment.
I love your comment.
Yeah.
Because I don't have the energy. Side note, I sent you a video about Marvin Gaye being a serial killer. I sent the video to you, yes?
He didn't say nothing.
Huh? But I'm just telling you.
He didn't say nothing.
Story's been out there.
I don't believe it.
All right.
So I would love it. That would be an amazing conspiracy. That is an amazing conspiracy.
Just telling you what's been going on in these streets.
What's your favorite conspiracy?
Favorite conspiracy of all time?
Yeah.
Maybe the moon landing.
I'm not gonna lie. The more, because I'm seeing more people like talk about like the flat Earth or like the land beyond Antarctica.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I think that might be my favorite one.
Because I'm just using. I'm saying why we can't go with this, son. if this is all our shit, why we can't go, son?
It's like,
why we can't go, son?
Like, is it?
Why we can't go, son?
Yeah.
Explain that shit, son. Right? Or how come NASA's the only one authorized to send me pictures of space, son?
Yeah.
Only NASA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you gotta be questioning.
Somebody said the Obama's Malcolm X's son. I was in the
Oh yeah.
I was in the building for that day.
Oh yeah. Phil was wildin'.
That was a good one.
That nigga was wildin' that day. But to go to show you, he showed them pictures.
Yeah, I was like, yo.
I started going home, and then here was the clincher.
Yeah.
Obama's mother was in the same hotel.
Or the same like city or something.
No, they were in the same hotel.
Was it the same hotel?
Go back and watch the lecture.
Oh, okay.
Obama's mother was in the same hotel as Malcolm X around the same time. That shit was spooky.
It was.
The rest of that shit just went off the rails from there. I fuck with Phil all the time. This is what I mean by you don't just fuck with people. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta say, "Hey, bye-bye." No, that was a reach there.
I was in there.
But I like a good reach every now and then. So that was good. His wife, that's a good one.
Oh, that is.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. He called her Michael himself. Me and Michael, not Michelle. Me and Michael. We like to do a lot of things together.
That's a good one.
And so that was a good one.
Yeah.
I got, like I said, the moon landings is always good.
Yeah.
Because I saw them fucked. I saw homie pull a cord. Like he was floating around, and his man had to pull a cord down and bring him back down. All of that shit is good. Some good shit, man. The new one is Tarakit or Taraki or where the mudslide, the mud wars or the mud
hell are you talking
calamity. About? No, in 1900 there was supposed to be a big mud calamity which buried a civilization under us. That's why they keep digging and finding these buildings. They call it. Somebody in the chat tell me what they call it.
Yeah, y'all probably know.
Teriak or Taraki, some shit. Yeah, the mud floods, the Great Mud Flood. But what are they calling it? It's a name. Taristan. The Taristan or whatever. Yeah, that shit. That's a good one. So, got some real good ones, man.
Yeah.
Yep, Tari, yep.
Apparently, the one I just talked about, like the land beyond Antarctica, apparently that map is actually in the UN.
Yes.
Wow.
Dude, the encyclopedias from the 1800 clearly show that land. Be honest, so this is not far-fetched shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the whole globe really being upside, like the Atlanta's up and New York is down. This whole, because they got you disoriented. Bro, the truth is stranger than fiction. So these are maps that say this.
Yeah.
I just want to know why I can't go over there, son. Why I can't book a flight, son. Right? So something's going on. Yep. Tartarian. Yeah, the Tartarian pieces. Thank you guys.
Tuned into the sound.
See, and this is why I appreciate it. 'Cause
No,
we could
my chat is.
You know what I'm saying?
is
We could
the
be
shit.
wrong for a second, maybe a minute and a half,
And
and
then they
they'll go
just,
like, "Yo,
and you tuck your ego and go, thank you, appreciate that.
good looks, yeah."
Good looks.
Real quick before we go to commercial break, did you guys see the black therapist on TikTok who lost her job last week as a result of black Twitter just getting in that ass?
Yeah, she said some really disparaging things about black men.
Because remember, she was basing it off of an article that was written off of bullshit data, saying that men are lonely and stuff like that, and she just kind of went off that and said, reason why nobody wants to deal with you guys, black men, is because you don't have emotional intelligence. Going off. People, it went viral. People obviously said, okay, she is an actual therapist. Like, how
And she's saying that?
Yeah.
How can I come to you for help?
How can anybody come to you for help?
And that's your position, yes.
You get what I'm saying? So apparently a black woman now wrote an article and contacted her employer. She got fired, and now black men are to bring blame for her getting fired. And somebody said, whoa, a black woman wrote that article that you're referencing that got you fired. And a black woman reached out to your employer, got you fired. So how the hell is this black man?
Yeah, well, it always boils down to us men.
Tired of it.
Somehow, some way.
Tired of it.
So now she was on crying later on. You know,
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah, and I don't understand like why these people who have like these like really good professions try to become TikTok famous or stand on something. Because even in her apology, she was trying to double down and triple down on what the hell she was saying.
Yeah, but and somebody said it best. The shrink needs a shrink. Like, you got your own issues. How the fuck did you get this job? You're supposed to be unbiased. And if you're using TikTok to bring more business your way, that's fine. But the minute you start going off because you are looking for likes or ticks or clicks or whatever, now we have a problem. And now everybody see your face. Dude, this is a new phenomenon.
Yeah.
I saw Karen get thrown out of a complex because she didn't want these young guys to come into the swimming pool. She tried to say they didn't belong there. And somebody took a snapshot of her face and they evicted her. So now you got to be careful of when you just jumping out on something because somebody somewhere know you. Jeez. And then once they contact your job, it's a wrap for your ass.
Damn. Yeah, she got fired. Good for her.
You said, Kevin Sam, you said the therapists are the worst women to date. Okay. Maybe they're trying to get in, all in your brain and shit. I'm trying to get in your panties. You're trying to get in my brain.
What happened?
This is a weird dynamic, yes.
We got to go to commercial break. So we'll be right back, and then we'll get to it. All right.
Yeah.
Tired of reading, doing research, and extensive studying to fact-check the information that you present? Well, now you don't have to. Become a YouTube scholar. That's right, a YouTube scholar. Throw away those books. No need to quote real scholars. Burn those research papers. All you need is a YouTube connection. Watch YouTube videos at night, in the daytime, during breakfast, while you're on the toilet. Impress your friends with information you really don't know. After 100 videos watched, you are now a YouTube scholar. To sign up for this program, dial 1-800-WHY-STUDY. That's 1-800-WHY-STUDY. But wait, there's more. Log on to shopurbanx.com to pick up the latest in urban apparel.
Thank you. Welcome back to another episode of Wheel of Fortune, sponsored by Urban X TV. We're back here with the Black Dot from the conscious community. Is that conscious community?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Malcolm. Yeah, Hotep, Notep, the black man is God and the white man is the devil. I'm ready to win this money.
Okay. whatever that is. Okay, the puzzle for today is people who annoy you. Black Dad, it's on you.
Come on, big money, big money. Big money, big money, yeah. I like to buy a vowel, E and Y.
Okay, Black Dad, you have 30 seconds to solve the puzzle on the screen.
Oh, I think I know this one. People who annoy me. This is easy, I think I got this.
20 seconds, Black Dad.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really want to say it. Might piss a few people off.
10 seconds, Black Dad.
I like to solve the puzzle. Naggers.
Let's check.
No.
The answer, Black Dad, was niggas. The answer is always niggas.
Shucks.
But don't worry, Black Dad. You will walk away right now with a Shop Urban X gift card.
Yeah.
Get yourself some of these new threads.
Yes. Not going home empty-handed. Ho tap, no tap.
I think they're both gonna stay, and they're gonna try again next year. Just being realistic. It depends on. It depends on the coach.
The Hornets
I heard about the Hornets
Westbrook.
I wouldn't be mad.
Minnesota has disgusted me this entire series. So I'm off that shit. Also, I'm very upset that John Moran got this award. So I hope we see them in the second round. So Poole can whoop his behind for 7 games in a row.
Yep.
Shouts out to the chat. Shouts out to the people listening right now. We appreciate you guys.
Appreciate that love and support. Write us in some reviews.
Yes, please, if you're listening.
And
if you're watching right now, go on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah. Hit us with some reviews,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? It helps the show grow.
It really does.
Helps us grow. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate it. We love it.
For sure.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Now, do we want to talk about Biggie's daughter or no?
I mean, it's something to talk about.
Okay.
So, hit us with the story.
So apparently she put up a $1.5 million house as bond for her boyfriend who did a hit and run. Got arrested.
Was that in Brooklyn?
I think so. Mm-hmm. And people are like, "Oh my God, you stupid!" Somebody said, "If your father had more room in his grave, he'd be rolling over right now." That wasn't funny. But
that's not funny, but
it was funny. But it wasn't. Yeah, but whatever. But yeah, people are going in on her regarding this, and what you think?
I think they have a child together.
They do. Okay.
Yeah. So she's probably
that makes more sense.
Yeah. She's probably looking at it like, this is my baby's daddy. I have collateral in terms of the house. He's gonna do some time.
Yes.
Obviously, you know what I'm saying, because that was a blatant hit and run. I didn't even know the whole story. The police had pulled him over.
Yes.
And then he took off which means he may have had something else in the car, trying to get away, things of that nature. But you gotta, let's say the child is 1 or 2, and the house gives you time to get your litigation in order. It may be 2 or 3 years before you actually do time. The child's a little older. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but I guess she's in love. That's the baby's dad. They do live together.
That's tough, yeah.
And she put the house up, so it is a tough situation. I don't think it was just some dude she was seeing.
That's how they making it seem.
No. I don't think it was just a dude she was seeing.
So when that happens, that makes way more sense.
Julius Johnson, thank you for the cash app.
Thank you for the cash app. You know, thank you.
So you know what I mean.
Yes.
So taking all those things into consideration, and maybe that's all she has of real value is the home and stuff. So let's hope everything works out.
I mean, I hope she has more than that.
Well, hopefully, but I'm just simply saying,
Okay.
Yep.
That on that.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Fetty Wap pled guilty to his drug trafficking case. He might be facing like a minimum 5 years. I know it's a mandatory 5 years, but he might be facing more than that, so they're waiting on that. We spoke about this when he initially got in trouble from it. We was like, God damn, like, what were you doing? Like, what were you thinking, bro?
Yeah, but again, we spoke, you from the streets, you get your moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You had a couple of hot records to streak out. As you mentioned, his label did him greasy.
Yeah.
When all else fails, you know what you do? You return back to the streets. All the same forces used to obtain are the same forces needed to maintain. You start busting bottles down and people see you in a certain light, you trying to maintain that at all costs.
Yeah.
And in doing so, the only thing you know for sure how to do is to move these units or do this and that in hopes that you don't get caught. But everybody is under surveillance now.
Yeah.
So you just have to know and understand, unless you on some enemy of the state off the grid, I don't know how you're going to survive by selling drugs unless they want you to do that.
What's the name? Casanova. His co-defendant got 20 years recently.
Wow.
Like last week.
And they didn't sentence him yet, did they?
I don't think so.
Got you.
So that's tough. Like,
20?
20 joints.
Sheesh.
So
Damn, I can't do 20 joints, bro.
Who knows? And he has put himself already in such a hole where he can't say anything.
Yes.
To where, like, for this, street image, for this rapper image, he might do at least 15.
Yeah.
And apparently, we spoke about everybody from YSL snitching.
Oh, yeah. The snitch list look like it's too long to mention.
Yeah, I called them YSL.
Yeah, that's dope. YSL, cause they because again, you start facing all of that gangster shit, rap shit, moving, that shit sound good until you facing 30.
Yeah.
Right? And you facing a straight 25, 30. You got kids, you got a wife, you know what I'm saying? And for some shit I didn't do?
Yeah.
Just by association?
Yeah.
Man, listen.
Yo, the Rico,
this is my meme.
Think about how much of a cheat that Rico was.
Yes.
Like, we gonna get y'all to snitch because you just associate. We got you in the picture throwing up the gang sign.
Yeah.
So you are.
And I don't think it's a fair law.
It's not.
It came through, I guess, for the mobsters.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I'm saying? But now they're using it on. Because, dude, you know how many people I'm on the phone with?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That dude in Dallas shot them 5 officers. Is in a picture with Griff.
Yeah, and Griff had to go on the run. Like, he had
Griff had to, like, kind of,
he had to, like, that was crazy.
Had to move a certain kind of way because he said his daughter's watching TV. Hey, Dad, you on CNN? What? Yeah. And it's a picture of this nigga with Griff, like, as if Griff gave the order. Yeah. Dude.
And then, you know what they were doing too? I remember that. Like, his name was like Malachi or something, right? And his middle name was Xavier. So they was like Malachi X.
Yes.
I was like, wow.
That's exactly what they was doing. So when we travel the country, I shake a lot of people's hands. Yeah. You meet a lot of people. You don't know what these people are into. And so that RICO law is crazy.
Yeah, and then, like, say you get some, like, yo, I messed up right now, man. Can you give me $20? Yeah, man, take that. He used that $20 to get some drugs.
Yeah,
now you implicated, like, how the hell I even get in this?
Yeah. Look what happened to Biggs.
Yeah, same thing.
Plugging his man in to some people who legal, you know what I mean, out there, and they on the phone, and now, he did 10 years behind that or something.
Yeah, he did.
Or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, he definitely,
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
What do you guys think about Dennis Rodman saying he's going to Russia to get Brittany Griner back?
My nigga, Dennis. As he should.
Yo, that is so, like, it's random as hell, but everybody heard the story and go, yeah, I can see that. Like,
yep, because he went to South Korea and shit.
Yeah, with Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un, so, he's an iconic figure. He's like a character.
Yeah, North Korea, like, the dictator, like, he loves Dennis Rodman.
Yes, that's his thing.
That's his guy. So.
That's my guy. Let him through. He gets full clearance here.
Yeah, so, like, who?
I don't know about Putin. I don't know.
Putin. Yeah, who knows?
I mean, I don't know what kind of relationship he has with Putin, but it's worth a shot. Yeah. Shit. What's she gonna lose? He ain't gonna screw it up. I don't think. You know what I mean? So he might.
That would be crazy.
You know.
Putin's a scary dude. He's like a black belt. He's ex-KGB.
Yeah. He ain't to be played with.
He ain't for the play. So I don't know.
Yep.
That would be crazy. I didn't have that on my bingo board for 2022.
Yeah, I didn't.
That would be crazy. Did you guys see that rapper Erica Banks? She did a high school performance. She's a rapper. She did a performance at a high school at the gym, and
she was twerking. Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm gonna stand up for a second.
She was like twerking, and
because these seats are crazy.
Yes, they are. She was twerking, and a lot of people are saying like this is like predatory behavior, like grooming and things like that. And she responded back and said all the kids had a really good time. She had she wasn't really touching anybody, so it's not a big deal. But people are coming out and they're getting at her. I think rightfully so.
But these are high school kids. Let me say this. These are high school kids, right? Mm-hmm. Today's high school kids are more subjective to worse than that.
True.
At the age of 8 and 9. So the fact she didn't touch anybody, and I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. I mean, of course, it's easy to say she shouldn't be shaking her ass in front of these high school kids, but look at the culture we live in.
No, I totally get that.
It's fucking trannies with their legs open in front of kindergartens.
Yeah.
Now that's crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
At least high school kids, you figure, all right, the twerk is a part of their culture. So it's a little bit different. They don't even see that as sexually suggestive, as weird as it sounds. It's just a part of the culture. Mm-hmm. So it's a real weird thing. So I mean, y'all tell me in the chat what y'all think about that.
You might have a point. You might have a point. I didn't think about it that way. I just thought about it as a grown woman.
Yeah. Was it an all-boys school?
I don't think so.
No, okay. No, I don't think so. So, that twerking shit, they all doing that.
Did you guys hear Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine open the school?
I know they was working on the school. Yeah. I saw it in their documentary a while back as a school. I think now it's open.
They did the ribbon cutting.
Oh, they did the ribbon cutting. Yeah. All right. Well, that's good news. Anytime kids can take advantage of, things that have been put in place, I don't blame you for Dr. Dre or Jimmy Iovine's transgressions because you go to that school. Take advantage of the opportunity. Yeah. One of our students, Oprah, financed her all the way through.
Yeah, it's just true.
You know what I mean? What am I supposed to say? Don't take the opportunity because Oprah is a witch? No. Use it, take advantage to your, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, we used to educate people, just for those who didn't know. You were like my youngest student, you and Momo?
Yeah.
The youngest, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was in there.
You was in there and you graduated, right?
Yeah, I was in there, man.
All right. I like it.
So in the living room.
Yeah. What?
And looking back, I don't know how
we did that, right?
Yeah.
There was about 12 kids in there.
Yeah,
12, 13
with
kids.
actual school desk.
Yeah, school desk. Yeah, we was
in the living room.
Yeah, we were doing it.
Whiteboard.
Lunch.
Yeah, y'all was lying.
Yeah, we was doing it.
I don't love my community that much.
All kind of trips, fundraisers. Fundraisers. I always tell that story. We gave a parents-teachers meeting. and Mama Dot was excited. She was like, she bought donuts and coffee. Want to talk to these parents about their kids. And I said, yo, ain't nobody coming. Because I know these parents. She's like, obviously they're going to come. We have their children here 4 days a week after school. We're educating them. They'll be here. I said, all right. And then nobody came. She was looking in the hallway like, must be a line. Let me start letting the parents in. I'm sitting there having coffee and donuts like, ain't nobody coming. Not one parent. I think one, just to be nosy. And she was crushed, man. She was excited and enthused and shit. I'm like, yo, T, ain't nobody coming, man. It's just one of them things. Yeah. And then that's when we realized these kids are on their own. Like, they come here for what they come here for, but their parents appreciated it. Mm-hmm. They would thank me, but they just wasn't built for that. Yeah. T was real excited. Let me get the door. Must be a line forming out. One knock for the goodies. Came through, had coffee. Hey, what y'all got going on here, my kids? I had to help the kids, right? That's a good thing. We get another donut, please.
Yeah, he's free.
These are free, right? Yeah, it's tough.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's the way it goes, man. You know.
So, let's take some questions from the chat, man.
Yeah, let's do that.
Before, as we were waiting to take questions from the chat, did you guys know that Brad Pitt and his foundation, Make It Right Foundation, they settled a class action lawsuit with some of the families from the Hurricane Katrina.
Whoa, that's way back.
Yeah, because apparently that foundation constructed some poorly built homes as a result of the hurricane. So there was a $20 million settlement from those victims.
Oh, okay. So they built $20 million worth of homes?
No, this is the lawsuit.
Oh, that's the lawsuit.
That's the lawsuit.
But they did build some homes.
They did build some homes, yes.
How much money did they get?
I don't know, but they were poorly built homes, so obviously there was some
skimming going on. Yes. Wow.
Exactly.
Wow. And
107 New Orleans residents, after houses built for them in the aftermath, were found to be poorly constructed and rotting.
Wow.
Yes.
Sheesh. So his company settled for $20 million?
Yes, so that means
he still made out like a bandit, probably.
So that means so the residents will be entitled to $25,000 in repairs for their homes as a result.
That ain't gonna cover
class action lawsuit. Yeah,
that ain't gonna cover shit. If the house is rotten, and the foundation is torn, you gotta move.
Yeah.
And how many people can afford to move? $25,000 ain't gonna cover nothing, not even fucking closing. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. You know?
Yeah. What do you guys think about Gary Busey? Did you hear about him?
Yeah, he's dealing with some sex issues, right?
Yeah, sexual assault charges on him.
Talib got bullied and quit. He got bullied from where?
You mean Aqib Talib?
Yeah, is it Aqib?
He stepped away from the Amazon.
You damn right.
Yeah, and I don't think I think he stepped away because he knows his name was about to be floated.
Yes, he knows his name was about to be is mud now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't blow these opportunities, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all shooting people on a 9-year-old kid's scrimmage game?
Because I think, funny, I think a lot of them think that, these opportunities are just going to be here.
They're not.
We're not realizing that, like, the hairpin, like, string that they're on.
Look, I've seen Paul Pierce with them strippers.
Yeah.
Got his ass fired.
Yes.
Say what you want to say. You start thinking you doing numbers and they need you, they will replace you quickly.
Yeah.
So when you get one of them little positions to talk about sports or analyze something, take advantage, man. But you got to walk the straight and narrow. You can't have your brother out here shooting people fucking at a kid's game.
Yeah.
Come on, it don't get no worse than that.
No, that's crazy.
Somebody says some killing in Denver, cops killed and shot 6 bystanders. I didn't hear about that.
I ain't hear about that neither.
The Denver cop who killed the dude and shot 6. The cop killed somebody and shot 6 bystanders.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that. So fill me in with the link.
Somebody said thank you for recommending those docs. They were good. I told y'all, like they were really just like, whoa, snap.
Yeah.
Those were good. What else, guys? Any more questions?
The house is supposed to be able to float on water. Is that true?
What? Oh.
No, y'all trying to be funny with the Katrina stuff?
No, I mean, wouldn't you want houses that could float, or would you? Because that's not on like real.
Yeah, I know it's a real weird. They're almost like in a bowl.
Yeah.
I never thought about floating houses.
Like, would that be like anti-flooding for them?
Maybe I don't know. If I'm going down, I look out the window and I'm going down the street, and my house is floating.
Yeah.
Nigga, that might be, a bit much.
Did you guys hear about Trey Songz's attorney bribing
one of the witnesses to try to get them to blame him? Mm-hmm. A lot of extortion. Extortion is big, man. Yeah. Y'all got to stop thinking these lawyers and these people are dealing with a level of integrity. So what they said about Paul Pierce, I missed that. Oh. Dawson, did you see Anne Frank book is banned in Texas schools right now?
I didn't know that. That's actually huge.
Why? Who's Anne Frank?
Anne Frank. She was the one who was living in the attic during the Holocaust, and she wrote the letters, and she wrote.
So she lied, or
no. But
they're just banning her books.
If
now.
you ban, like, she's a Jewish woman, right?
Oh, so if you ban in our books,
exactly,
you got to ban her books. Makes sense.
Or Texas is just on their own thing because Texas do their own thing anyway.
That could be it.
They would
All
just
right.
probably be like, yeah, we don't like propaganda. Or you know how they feel.
Yeah.
Somebody said Trey Songz is following his idol. I wouldn't put it past it because I've heard some stories about that guy. Afro Man is asking Crump to help him because the cops raided his house. Afro Man, that's because I got high.
Oh,
Because I got high. You remember that song?
no, that's
You don't remember that song?
no.
Oh, yeah, Afro Man. Did you see DJ Khaled on the Drink Champs? I can't take Khaled serious.
I can't, guys.
I can't.
I probably should, from a journalist standpoint, to listen for some gems that he is dropping. You know what? I'll put it on in the background.
Yo, listen. Khaled has had one good album in the past 10 years, I think. He's terrible. His music is terrible.
Yeah. But it's generic, and this is a generic time.
But like, I don't like that he's generic as hell, but he acts like it's him doing work.
Yeah.
He didn't turn a knob
Yeah.
on that on the music.
Yeah. He just said, turn that up. I like it. God did. Y'all didn't think we was going to win. God did. Somebody said Mike Tyson is in a wheelchair.
I heard that. I did.
What happened to him?
I think I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I heard like his health is kind of deteriorating.
Got you. Y'all heard about the kids terrorizing the old folks here in the Bronx, man. That was crazy, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, this generation, man, you beating up old folks and now they afraid to come out their home. I saw that, man. Crazy stuff.
Did you see the that raid? And I think it was a 7-Eleven in LA.
100 kids went in and wiped the store out.
Yeah, they like that's the thing now. Like that's a TikTok thing now. Like they just like raiding stores and stuff like that.
It's crazy.
Faces on the camera and everything. Like they
don't
on
care.
TikTok and
They don't
just doing whatever.
Yeah, they just go into the store and just clean the whole store out. So it is crazy. And y'all want to get rid of police, right? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Do you know during some of the stories coming out of Katrina?
Yeah, I remember.
That the way we conducted ourselves was embarrassing. Women was not safe anywhere.
Yeah.
Mobs of dudes. So, you know, we have to understand until we can govern ourselves correctly, there's always going to be issues. There's always going to be an undercurrent, a bottom of the barrel, low vibration people who are just looking to keep you there and take full advantage. And we're starting to see that every day now. 100 kids run into a store. What you grab? A candy bar?
Yeah, they
and
was
shit?
just getting Dutches and
Yeah, just stupid shit.
cigarello. They just getting like stupid shit. Like I didn't understand that at all. I thought like the store owner did something and everybody just kind of said, "All right," but it looks like that's a trend on TikTok now.
I did see Kirk Burrows. I mentioned about Diddy dealing with things on multiple levels. Yeah, that's his former partner.
What did he say?
Kirk Burrows, who used to work at Bad Boy, and how Diddy has got to deal with evil in high places.
Okay.
So he may do something on one level.
Yeah.
It means something else on another level. Sort of like my joint hip-hop chess game.
Yeah.
And then on a whole nother level game. So really deep stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these kids are like zombies, man.
Interesting. Anybody see the Beast movie? I did not see it. Idris Elba, he said his daughter auditioned for the part and she didn't get it. So she was mad.
That
at
must
him.
be awkward.
Yeah.
If I'm the director and Odyssey wanted to get in.
Wait, he directed that?
Or in it.
Oh,
and you audition Odyssey and she probably think this is a layup.
Yeah.
My dad is the star and we're home at dinner. Like, this is awkward.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the
director
next
felt
one.
like you
yeah,
weren't
you,
the right
you
fit.
wasn't right fit.
Apparently the chemistry was off and
Yeah.
she acted like my daughter better than
And you actually
did.
are my daughter. Yeah.
That's gravy.
Did we hear about Kwame Brown? No, what happened to Kwame? I haven't heard from him in a while. Please tell me what happened.
Yeah.
Because I don't be up on, listen, I think people think I be lying when I say I don't be knowing what goes on in the conscious community. I could be standing next to somebody who hot. I don't know. I got friends everywhere. They be like, God, you know you can't talk to that nigga. No, I didn't know. He did what? So fill me in because I don't be knowing, man. You know.
Yeah. I haven't heard about him in a minute. Alec Baldwin claimed he didn't pull the trigger. Police say he did pull the trigger.
FBI said he pulled that trigger.
Yeah. He said he did it because he said he had it and it just like went off.
Oh no! They said he pulled that
Yeah,
trigger.
he said you did that.
Yeah. He did that shit.
Yeah. What else we got, guys? What else we got?
Now I'm curious. I want to know about Kwame Brown.
Yeah. Any update on the Polite case? No, I haven't heard nothing.
No, I think September. I think the last I heard is September.
Snap.
Will be
Did you guys hear about that author who got stabbed on stage?
No, I didn't hear
one
about
of his books.
I saw. Something on it.
I think it was at a book signing. Well, apparently in Iran they had a price on his head.
Oh, did he know that?
Yeah, he did.
So why was he there?
He wasn't in Iran.
Oh, he was somewhere else.
Yes, he was in like the States.
Oh, and somebody else. Oh, try to get paid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you, Barbara. Look real good today. Thank you. Appreciate you.
So crazy.
My birthday's coming, Barbara. So trying to stay in shape.
Somebody said, "What? Drop the link." You know what? I got you right now. Got you right now, G.
I hope y'all appreciated that lecture I dropped yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Quantum hip hop. Did that for you guys.
Andrew Tate. Yeah, we spoke about him at the top, man.
We did. Kobe's birthday is tomorrow. Dave Chappelle's birthday is the day after that. And then Black Dots, Saturday. So, yeah.
Malcolm, where'd you get your t-shirt? It looks fruity. I went to... Fruity? Sheesh. I like
really?
this.
Sheesh. Fruity?
Yeah, goddamn. Well, I went to a business conference, and it was in Miami, hence the Miami Vice colors.
Yeah.
And got it.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Kara's one birthday was the other day. Yeah.
Did you guys see Tay Diggs on stage?
We did. He's
just dressing boots and
he's just nasty now.
Wow.
Yeah, he just listen, man. You have a decision to make. You like the lifestyle you live. You have a decision to make.
Like he doesn't he has a good show. He's on All American.
Dude, it's not about the show.
Jeez.
What deal did you make?
Yeah.
What kind of deals did you make? My Thursday spiel is gonna be smoke.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it's gonna be on some things I need y'all to think about. But now it's Malcolm's moment.
Yes. So I'll end off the show with this. So, ready? Okay. So, I was thinking about just like where we're going as a society when it comes to like automation, the computers, metaverse, and how everything is just really handed to us to the point I have no patience now for anything, right? But I was thinking, and the YouTube algorithm, it works how it works. Like it just like reads my mind, and I've been getting a lot of videos on why certain things are so expensive, right? So Steinway pianos are like top of the line when it comes to grand pianos that you could have in your house. The Richard Mille watch, or the actual Richard Mille watches. They're not Richard Mille. That's how the rappers say it, but it's not how you say it. Bugattis and Bentleys. Why are they so expensive? Now we think it's because it's just they value that way, but actually when it comes to how they are made like they're handmade. Every fine detail is accounted for. Like everything is specifically where it's supposed to be. It's not mass made. Everything cheap is mass made. So now I'm thinking, right, what is going to set us apart going into the future when everything is mass made, everything is automated and easy? It's going to be if we can one, mix up with our hands again, right? We've gotten way past that. Like nobody does anything with their hands anymore, but those things are worth more, right? So that's just business 101 now, right? The things that you can make with your hands are just more valuable. It's slower, but it's more valuable. That's why you can charge more for it. But the level of focus and detail that it takes to create these things, we just don't have anymore. That's why we're just at the back of it. That's why we can't create a AI rapper, because we just are not focused enough. We don't have the attention to detail or just the practice or patience that it takes to create these things. And I think that as fast as the world is going this way, I think if we just kind of plant our feet a little bit longer to hone some skills that we can have to just have a discipline to where we create something with our hands, create something of tangent, of value, we're going to be in a way better place. So very short and sweet tonight. I just think from what I've just been seeing, my understanding a little bit has changed on a lot of, I think, just what value is, what we consider valuable, what we consider important. So that's my spiel for tonight. So slow down for a little bit, start creating something with your hands. Go back to, the deep work. Go back to just creating something slow and deliberate, because I think it'll be worth more. And as a result, you would be worth more in the marketplace and stuff like that.
No, I like it. Get back to those special moments that take to really create something, as opposed to cookie cutter mass production.
I was watching how they make some of these watches, and like the gears are so little, and they are hand placed. They're not just made in a factory. They only make 5,000 watches a year.
Right, absolutely. Even some of these Bentleys, you got to order 2 years in advance. Because everything is handcrafted. Yes.
Into the seats, the leather is hand stitched. This wood in this piano, it's a special wood because the sound bounces off of it in a special way, and they have to carve it by hand. They have to tune it. Somebody is so skilled on how they tune it. He can just tell, okay, that's off a little bit.
Right.
That we can't send that out, and you have to think. You don't just apply to that job and just get it.
Right.
You have
That's
to
something.
Be skilled.
You had to acquire those skills over a long period of time.
If you read Mastery by Robert Greene, right, he talks about apprenticeship because it takes, and old apprenticeships used to be like 10 years because it takes that long to really master a skill, to be able to do it yourself in a proficient and efficient way.
And call yourself a master.
Yeah,
I like it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to that stuff. Putting in our 10,000 hours.
And watch this. That even applies to your personal life.
Yeah.
We on autopilot in our personal relationships so much that we just moving with the motion. We got to slow this thing back down. And when you go to a diner with you and your lady, sit down, and it ain't about the meal per se. Mm-hmm. It's about the quality time spent, because we don't have time anymore the way we used to.
Yeah, somebody said, I'll keep knitting. Yeah, keep doing that.
Absolutely.
Keep doing that stuff with your hands, because I feel like they are deliberately trying to take everything away. Like
that's analog.
Anything away that's analog, and trick you and say, this is for your own good. Like, why would you want to worry about...
when I can get a machine to do the knitting for you?
Yo, and that goes into... Remember that saying, like, you'll own nothing
and be happy.
And be happy. Because they're trying to make it seem like, why worry about mortgage payments? Why worry about any of that? We got all that stuff. Don't worry about nothing.
Yes.
When you need to worry about that stuff to be financially
secure,
to be financially literate, you need to learn all that stuff. You need to get your lumps and go through it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a fact.
That is my message for tonight. You know what
I like it.
And these stuff it just comes to me weekly. Like I just like during the week, I just like, oh, that's interesting.
Well, you're supposed to. This is the whole purpose of this.
Yeah.
Is to just have something that's been on your mind. Could be anything. Could be sports, relationship, family, noble. So it'll move the conversation around. Yeah. Because I've had something on my mind all week, and I just want to share it when opportunity.
And side note, like I said, it's not called the Richard Mille watch. Like niggas just ruin everything.
Yeah,
Jesus.
we do.
We don't
We do.
Yeah, I was listening to how he was saying it, and he was like the Richard Mille. I was like, oh, it's Richard Mille. All right, that's different.
So with that being said,
guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate you. We love y'all. Don't forget to tell a friend if you're listening. Don't forget to write a review. We would really appreciate
that.
Our clips online on Instagram, share those clips because we're going to be posting a bunch more. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And we will see you guys on Thursday.
Peace. Yep. Peace.